Day 12, the 100-day meditation challenge. And today I did an hour and a half meditation. Just finished because I was present, and so it was time to finish. Really interesting today. So when you get into the moment, so when you're meditating, you're getting into the moment and you've got your eyes closed, all that's there is your mind and your body, right? And so you've got thoughts coming in, and then you've got what's going on in your body too. Usually our thoughts drown out what's going on in our body. And so what I found today is that I spend a lot of time in my mind being in the future, right? And this is part of the whole manifestation thing and the law of attraction thing. It's caused me to spend a lot of my mind time in the future, and so I'm having these daydreams or thoughts that are about the future, and it's all good, like it feels good, but it's taking me out of the present. And everything manifests in the present, not in the future. And so although it's kind of elevating my energy, it's actually taking away from me too, because I'm not in the present moment. And so once those future thoughts had quietened down, there's a few past thoughts as well. My body was very noisy then. My body wanted a lot this morning. It wanted water, it wanted to go to the bathroom, it wanted to be stretched in all kinds of ways. And so, yeah, it was kind of a little bit like a yoga session this morning, with everything that my body wanted. And then my body got very excited about what it wanted for breakfast. So much so that I could even taste it. Exactly what it wanted. It's like my body was excited about it and gave me the taste in my mouth, which was pretty cool. So yeah, what I really got from it today is that when you're in the present moment, that's when all the magic happens. And so as helpful as it is to do the law of attraction stuff, you're taking yourself out of the moment doing that. If you can be present in the moment, really present in the moment, and listening to your body, listening, I don't want to say to the mind, it's more to the true self, then you will make the choices that are aligned with yourself, that will cause the manifestations. Yeah. So really it's less about the trying. Like, you don't need to try and shift your mindset. It's like, get out of the way, get that mindset out of the way and be in the moment, and that's where the magic happens. That being said, there is a stage that you need to go through before that, you know. I've noticed quite a few negative people, you know, the ones that are always looking at what's wrong, what they don't have, what they can't do, you know. You offer someone a glass of water and they'll say, yeah, but I can't drink that because of this, you know. It's just like always looking for what the problem is, what's wrong, what isn't there, why they can't do it, and just completely blocking anything that could be given to them because of that. And so there is a stage where the mind is important, you know. It is important. It's part of us. You've got to be able to switch that around and start looking for the positive, you know. See what you have got. Always being optimistic. It's not about like seeing good in bad things. It's about seeing the good in everything. Does that make sense? Do you see the difference in that? It's like I could be in my situation right now and not feel appreciative of this beautiful bungalow, of this amazing island, the people on it, all my friends, the ocean, beautiful ocean that I can see right now. When you see me looking over there, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the ocean. It's right there. beautiful spa that's just opened up, and it's right there. It's like 5 meters from my door, and the lady there that does the massages, she is so good. There's so much, right? There's so much to focus on that's amazing. And you know, I only got here, like, maybe you'd say, oh yeah, well, you know, you're living on this beautiful island, and there's, of course you've got lots, but in my situation it's all bad. I only got here through appreciation. I only got here through appreciation. I used to live in a shitty place too, in, you know, in a country where it really, everyone kind of hates on each other and makes it difficult for each other, and I appreciated myself, appreciated everything, even though, and it's brought me to here. You know, it's like you can't get there through negativity. You can't get through that through fighting what you don't want. You cannot do that. So there is a stage. There is that stage where you kind of excuse me, when you're kind of shifting from the negativity to the positivity, where the mind is really important. But once you get kind of beyond that, when you're kind of optimistic and you're seeing mostly the good things, then the law of attraction stuff, it kind of isn't needed, because you're already in that energy. You're in that energy where you're going to attract good. And so then it's just about getting out the way, you know, getting out the way. So it means being in the moment, like just start being in the moment and really listening. So I was given an example, right, because the past stuff that my mind was going to was about men who have come into my life who have been takers. So haven't really brought me anything, and have judged me and criticized me and been takers in different ways. And I was shown how when I met them I wasn't being in the moment, and that if I had been in the moment, and when I have been in the moment, I have chosen myself. I've chosen, because I've chosen the man that I want to go and talk to, because I've been present, and so I've been listening and noticed the energy there and gone. And so when I've been the chosen one, it's when I've not been present, or even when I've done the choosing when I've not been present too. And yeah, it's not turned out well. But then my mind showed me a clear example of when I have chosen and it was really good. It was a really good choice. And how I got present, why I was present in that moment too. So yeah, today, staying in the moment all day, staying in the moment, listening to myself, listening to the energy. So that's exciting. I did go out last night. So my friends, the sun came out, the sun's out again. It's been raining for a whole week, and it's stopped now, and the sun's out, and it's so good. So yeah, and it stopped at 4:30 yesterday afternoon, and so I went out, and I had 2 drinks. I had 1 beer, and I had 1 glass of wine. They were pretty big though, big beer and a huge glass of wine. And then didn't feel to have any more than that. I stayed out, but I didn't feel to drink any more than that. And so I can feel the difference this morning of having alcohol again, because I haven't drank it for a week. But I'm certainly not hungover. I don't feel bad at all. I feel the difference. I am aware that I don't want it to take me out of the present moment, and so I know that it doesn't need to, because I have been present, drinking alcohol, and so that's kind of my experiment tonight, because I'm going to go out tonight, and yeah, I'm going to experiment with staying present and stop myself from doing the things that take me out of the moment. So let's see what happens with that. That's day 12 of my meditations.